What's up, everybody? Coach Roz here from fitnessbusinessmastery.com and author of The 1 Hour Trainer, a 90-day roadmap to creating a fitness business that's profitable, that you love. And I'm here back with part 2 of our 2-part series, 7 reasons personal trainers fail to reach their financial and professional goals. Now, in part 1, we talked about, ego and a few of those things. And if you missed that, I highly recommend you check that out, part 1. But let's get into the last 4, which is here. And I want to jump into right away because this is one that I really believe in. Prices too low, or price too low. That's the number one reason why a lot of trainers struggle. They come in and they're thinking that they're a commodity. And all they do is say, oh, you know what? Mrs. Jones, my price is $1,000. And Mrs. Jones says, oh, you know what? That's a little high. Can you do any better? The first thing the personal trainer does is, sure, and drops their price. Now, let me explain something to you. If you're a true professional and not an amateur, what you have to see yourself as is at the level that you are going to perform and ask for your service to be rendered, you have to truly believe in it to sell it. So when someone tells you your prices are too low, go, I'm sorry, they're not too low. But what I can do is try to find a service that's gonna better suit your budget. See, because when you change the conversation and you change your tonality and your physiology when it comes to how you stand in the power that you're speaking, you're going to believe in your service. See, I don't believe that personal trainers' rates are too low because what we do is we transform lives. We empower and inspire them to create the best versions of themselves so that they have confidence. So when they walk out of their shower and look at themselves in a full-length mirror, they're confident of who they are and the reflection coming back at them. That stands for something, that means something. So if you can transmit that energy in your clothes, you're gonna have a much better conversion, also much more confidence in what your prices are. So here's my challenge for you today. Simply look at your price sheet and ask yourself, am I getting paid enough? If the answer is a resounding no, stop right there and add at least $5 per session. $5. Scary, I know. But the first time you do a presentation and you say your new rates, you're gonna be inspired and motivated to say, damn, wow, it works. Whether they say yes or no doesn't matter. I want you to say it with confidence. Because you are worth it. I've been doing this for 18 years, opened up multiple personal training studios, helped thousands and thousands of women and men transform their bodies. I know what I do changes lives, makes an impact. And I believe in you, and I know that happens for you as well. So you gotta start to believe in yourself. Raise your prices. This is the number 4 reason why personal trainers struggle today when they shouldn't. Number 5, you fail to specialize. You hear me talk about it as one of the 4 S's in our major program, which I speak with and I teach in my Kaizen coaching mastermind. You have to specialize, not generalize. If you followed me for any length of time, you know that that's the number 1 reason you're gonna stand out in your noisy market. You can't be another personal trainer. You can't be another transformation expert. You can't just have another boot camp. You can't just throw up another kickboxing gym. You have to specialize. What do I mean by that? What do you do better than anybody else in your market? For my instance, I am better than anybody in the world at helping women overcome menopausal challenges so that they could feel better, have more confidence, and most importantly, when they look at themselves in a mirror, they see a fierce, positive, strong woman looking back at them. That's what I do. See, I'm confident in that. And when you know that, when I do it in my marketing, when I put my Facebook ads out, when I write my emails, when I write a blog post, that message comes through resoundingly clear. You've heard me talk about your $1 million message. Well, your $1 million message is gonna have what you do is the specialty and is gonna allow you to really call out the person who has the pain, and you're not gonna have challenges with the price because they're gonna want the pain to be solved. And that's when you step in and you dominate. You don't just survive. Number 6, lack of sales mastery. See, if you can't master selling and the art of selling, the art of conversion, you're gonna struggle. You're always gonna be in fight or flight. You're always gonna be climbing, sliding, climbing, sliding. Let me ask you, can you relate to this? You have some high months, some low months, some in between. You wanna hire a coach, a business coach, and the business coach says, you know what? For 3 months, 90 days, it's 5K, and you're like, the pit in your stomach. I can't afford it. Isn't that the same feeling your clients feel when you present your offer to them? Aren't you sick and tired of not being able to level up your game? I want you to master selling. And when I say master selling, because a lot of personal trainers say, you know what, Roz, I'm amazing at selling. I close 9 out of 10. I say, sell me. The minute they start to sell me, they start to tell me about the features, what they do. You get this, you get meal plans, you get 6 weeks of personal training, you get my private Facebook group. Thank you. I don't need any of that. I need a result. And that result is what I pay for. So when you learn to sell the result and not the feature, which is the benefit, you're gonna be smashing it all day, every day. I have a course called Black Belt Selling Method. It's a 6-module course. If you haven't found it yet and you need some help with selling and mastery, I give you the complete 6-week course with my framework, with my scripts, I have a book. You open it up and you just flip the pages and you sell like I do and my team. See, over 18 years, I realized that I could not just wing it. I could not just have oh, you know what, Mrs. Jones, this is Coach Roz here. I'm hanging out. How you doing today? That's not predictable. If you're running a business and you want to be a pro, not an amateur, you have to have predictable results over and over and over again. Every single lead, every single prospect that I speak to, I go through a process. You've heard me call about the invisible interview. It's the 11-minute script that has your prospects begging to be your client. Why? Because it's a relaxed conversation that takes them to an outcome. You need to pick that up. You can find that at fitnessbusinessmastery.com. The last is burnout. Let me ask you, how long have you been doing this business? 6 months, a year, 5 years, 10 years? How are you hitting your financial goals? It's 2018. Have you hit your goals? Are you close to hitting your 2018 goals? Did you even have goals? See, if you didn't have goals, that's the #1 reason you need to hire a coach who can help give you accountability, share with you the knowledge to overcome the challenges that you're having, and more importantly, make sure you're on track to smashing your goals. See, this is critical because so many trainers tell me, you know what, Roz, I want to go on and just go online. It's so much easier to go online than it is to have a brick and mortar. Brick and mortar, you got to deal with the big box gyms. You got to deal with all of the $99 and the $15 and the Groupons. No. One of my studios is in one of the highly competitive areas on Long Island and the Gold Coast. One of the most affluent places in the world. Everybody wants to have a gym here. And we not only thrive, we are dominating because I'm not burning out, because we know how to market, we know how to sell. See, if you want to avoid burnout, you have to create a lifestyle fitness business, a business around your ideal life, your goals. And you can't do that by shooting from the hip. It's 2018, we're ending this year. If you've struggled over 2018 and you want to change that, I highly recommend you check us out because the solution is simple. Speak to me, have a relaxed conversation and see if the services, the coaching, the events that we do inside of Fitness Business Mastery can assist you in having a better or an outstanding 2019. Our 8-week impact machine marketing system will take you from novice marketer to extremely advanced and pro style marketer because you're going to understand exactly what you need to be doing inside your business to attract your ideal client, convert that client, and if he has black belt selling, then you're going to sell them. It's that simple, guys. I mean, these are simple reasons. Price too low, fail to specialize, lack of mastery, and burnout. If you want to avoid being burnt out, bitter, and broken, I highly recommend you connect with me. Very easy. We'll have a relaxed conversation and see if it works. If it doesn't, I understand. But I want to thank you guys for watching this video. Make sure if you got value, click it, link it, subscribe to the YouTube channel, or join fitnessbusinessmastery.com, and we have a private group at fbmnation.com. I look forward to seeing you guys in the next tutorial. As always, go out there and make a huge impact in your business. I'm Coach Roz, aka The Motivator, and I'll see you in the next tutorial. Boom!